Hello everyone, welcome to Harmony with the Universe by Fuji. Today, I'll be sharing an English translation of the Japanese space synchronavi video. People who experienced this, Earth graduates. I found this story interesting, as it seems there are 16 different characteristics of people who live their last life on Earth. If any of these points apply to you, this could be your last time on this Earth. The link to the original video is in the description. Now, let's begin. Today I want to talk about a shocking truth that might make you realize your life is more special and significant than you imagine. Try to imagine this. What if you are living your final life on Earth right now? Yes, what if this very moment is the final chapter of your many reincarnations on Earth? Surprisingly, you might hold this possibility within you. In today's video, I'll discuss 16 remarkable characteristics that could reveal the true meaning of your life. By watching this video until the end, you might gain clarity about your life's purpose and your path forward. So, let's embark on a journey together to discover your soul's true nature. 1. You have chosen ascension. The first characteristic is that you have chosen ascension. Have you heard of the term, ascension? It means choosing to transition to the fifth dimensional world of love, peace, and freedom, or what some call the divine earth. If you have a strong interest in spiritual topics and higher states of consciousness, it might mean that you have chosen ascension. For example, are you drawn to spiritual practices like meditation, prayer, or yoga? Do you often find yourself contemplating the profound meanings of the universe and life? On the other hand, some people might feel no interest in ascension, or might feel uncomfortable with spiritual topics. These individuals might not be in their final reincarnation this time. For them, experiences in the physical world and material success might still be important learning objectives. What's important to understand is that neither path is better or worse than the other. Each soul simply chooses the experiences it needs for its growth. 2. Soul purification process is occurring. The next characteristic is that you're experiencing a soul purification process. We incarnated on Earth to experience various emotions. However, as this journey nears its end, a process begins to raise our frequency by purifying negative emotions and trauma. This process isn't easy. In fact, it can be very challenging and sometimes painful. Are you experiencing any of the following? Past traumas or unresolved emotional issues suddenly resurface. Suppressed emotions emerge unconsciously. You begin to have strong emotional reactions to things that didn't bother you before. Physical purification symptoms appear, such as headaches, dizziness, or insomnia. All of these might be part of the soul purification process. This process is an essential step for your soul to transition to a higher vibration. 3. Living in the fifth dimension parallel. The third characteristic might be a bit difficult to understand. It suggests that you're already living in the fifth dimension parallel. In fact, we exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. While living in the three-dimensional physical world, we also exist in the fifth dimension. If you're experiencing increasingly frequent moments of peace and freedom in your daily life, it might be evidence that part of your consciousness is already living in a fifth dimensional parallel world. Are you experiencing any of the following? Moments when time feels different from normal. Receiving sudden intuitions or inspirations. Frequently experiencing synchronicities, meaningful coincidences. Moments of feeling strong unity or connection with the universe. These experiences might indicate that your consciousness is getting closer to fifth dimensional reality. 4. No regrets about Earth life. The fourth characteristic is having no regrets about your life on Earth. Are you satisfied with your life on Earth? If you feel that despite all the challenges, it's been enjoyable and satisfying, this might be a sign that your Earth journey is nearing completion. Do you experience any of these feelings? Accepting past failures and regrets, feeling you've learned from them, viewing life's ups and downs as meaningful experiences, not being too caught up in what if thinking, accepting yourself as you are now. Conversely, people who still have many unfulfilled dreams and goals will likely continue their earth learning journey. That's wonderful too. It's the path your soul has chosen. 5. Intense karmic settlement. The fifth characteristic is experiencing intense karmic settlement. Have you heard of the term karma? It's like a cause and effect relationship born from our actions and choices. If you're recently experiencing unreasonable events or consecutive difficulties, you might be in a period of karmic settlement. Are you experiencing any of the following? Unexpected troubles and obstacles occurring one after another. Sudden problems arising in relationships. Sudden health changes. Facing financial difficulties. These experiences are not easy. However, they're actually crucial processes for your soul's growth. Through this karmic settlement, you're resolving issues from past lives and preparing to advance to a higher dimension. 6. Understanding and accepting the world's true nature. The sixth characteristic is understanding the true nature of this world and accepting it. Our world actually has qualities similar to virtual reality, or a holographic universe. This is a concept even suggested by modern physics. If you don't feel uncomfortable with the idea that this world is created by your consciousness, and instead find it makes sense, this might be evidence that you're nearing the completion of your earth learning. Do you have any of these thoughts or sensations? Feeling that reality isn't fixed but changes with your consciousness. Deeply resonating with the concept that everything is one. Questioning the reality of the material world. Sometimes feeling the boundary between dreams and reality is blurred. These sensations and realizations might indicate that you're getting closer to understanding the world's true nature. 7. Earth dreams fulfilled or being fulfilled. The seventh characteristic is that your earth dreams have mostly come true, or are in the process of coming true. How many of your dreams and goals have been fulfilled? If many of your dreams have already been realized, or are currently being realized, this might be a sign that your earth journey is nearing its end. Are you in any of these situations? Most of your long-held dreams and goals have been achieved. New goals are realized surprisingly quickly. Your desires manifest smoothly. You feel satisfaction in various aspects of life. Work, relationships, health, etc. Especially if you're experiencing the mysterious phenomenon of your wishes being quickly realized. This might be evidence that you're already approaching fifth-dimensional vibrations. In the fifth dimension, the speed between thought and manifestation becomes very fast. 8. Meeting your twin flame. The eighth characteristic is meeting your twin flame. Have you heard of the term twin flame? This is a being who could be described as the other half of your soul. If you've met your twin flame, it automatically triggers the beginning of your soul purification process. Meeting your twin flame has these characteristics. Feeling an intense attraction from the moment you first meet. When you're with them, both your strengths and weaknesses are mirrored. Experiencing extreme emotional ups and downs, both intense happiness and deep pain. Undergoing rapid spiritual growth through the relationship. Meeting your twin flame is an important step in guiding you to higher dimensions. However, not everyone necessarily meets their twin flame. Soul evolution is possible without meeting them. 9. Meeting past life parents and lovers. The ninth characteristic is meeting parents and lovers from your past lives. Have you ever met someone with whom you felt a mysterious connection? You might meet people who feel familiar or whom you feel strongly drawn to, even though you've just met them. Such people might have been your parents or lovers in past lives. Meetings with people from past lives have these characteristics. Feeling familiar with them as if you've known them for years, even though you've just met. Feeling unexplainable comfort and ease when you're with them. Having flashbacks of memories with them in specific places or situations. Their relationship having a significant impact on your life. If such meetings are increasing, it might be a sign that you're reconnecting with Earth connections and preparing for the next dimension. 10. Being a light worker. The 10th characteristic is being a light worker. Have you heard of the term, light worker? This refers to souls who have incarnated from higher dimensions to help Earth and humanity's ascension. If you have the following characteristics or sensations, you might be a light worker. Having a strong sense of mission to make the world a better place. Being sensitive to others' suffering and having strong impulses to help others. Having strong attachment to nature, animals, and the Earth's environment. Being naturally drawn to spiritual topics and practices. Having a sense that you're here for some special purpose. By fulfilling your mission as a light worker, your Earth journey also moves toward completion. However, being a light worker doesn't necessarily mean graduating from Earth in this lifetime. Some souls choose to remain on Earth after ascension to support others. 11. Soul family as guides living in another dimension. The 11th characteristic is having your soul family as guides living in another dimension. Do you sometimes feel like you're being guided by invisible presences? This might be evidence that your soul family is guiding you. Guidance from your soul family might appear in these forms: sudden intuitions or inspirations, repeatedly seeing the same numbers or symbols, like 1111 or 444, messages or events in dreams, synchronicities, seemingly coincidental events or meetings. Having your soul family supporting you from another dimension is a sign that you're ready to ascend to higher dimensions. They will continue to support you until you're ready to complete your Earth learning and move to the next stage. 12. Rejection of the survival of the fittest world. The 12th characteristic is feeling rejection toward a world based on survival of the fittest. Do you feel uncomfortable with modern society's competition, constraints, and dominating structures? If you have the following sensations, it might be evidence that your soul is already resonating with higher dimensional vibrations. Valuing cooperation over competition. Cherishing richness of heart over material success. Questioning power and control structures. Strongly believing in the equality and dignity of all life. These values are closer to the fifth dimensional world. In the fifth dimension, love and harmony are the basic principles, and concepts like competition and domination don't exist. If you already hold such a worldview, it might be a sign that your Earth learning is approaching completion. 13. Lack of motivation to overcome difficulties for achievement. The 13th characteristic is lacking motivation to overcome difficulties for achievement. Though you might have once found fulfillment in overcoming difficulties, have you noticed this feeling fading recently? This might be a sign that you've already gained sufficient experience and are ready to move to the next stage. Are you feeling any of these changes? Less interest in challenging goals that used to seem attractive. Finding more value in being rather than doing. Prioritizing harmony and joy over competition and achievement. Things manifesting naturally without effort. These changes might indicate that you're graduating from the three-dimensional paradigm of effort and achievement. In the fifth dimensional world, things manifest more naturally with the flow. 14. Awareness of coming to change this world. The 14th characteristic is having awareness that you came to change this world. Do you constantly feel that there's something fundamentally wrong with this world? And do you think about what you can do to correct these wrongs? Such a strong sense of mission might be evidence that you came from higher dimensions to change this world. Do you have any of these sensations or behaviors? Strong interest in world problems like environmental issues, poverty, and war. Believing your actions affect the world. Taking action to make the world better, even in small ways. Having awareness as an agent of change. These characteristics might indicate that you're a being called a starseed or light worker. And by fulfilling this mission, your Earth journey moves toward completion. 15. Limited interest in material acquisition. The 15th characteristic is having limited interest in material acquisition. Have you become less attached to material success like money, status, and fame? Instead, have you come to place more importance on non-material values like peace of mind, sense of security, and love? Are you feeling any of these changes? Finding joy in simple living rather than owning expensive things. Valuing meaningful work and relationships over career advancement and promotion. Pursuing spiritual richness rather than material wealth. Feeling uncomfortable measuring life's value by money or possessions. These changes might be evidence that your soul is already beginning to resonate with higher dimensional values. In the fifth dimensional world, material abundance is naturally given, and pursuing it itself loses meaning. 16. Soul origin from gods or angels. The final characteristic is having a soul origin from gods or angels. This might be a bit special, but have you ever felt that your soul's roots lie with gods or angels? Such sensations might be evidence that you came from higher dimensions. To support this world, characteristics of souls from gods or angels include having strong intuition or precognitive abilities, having notable healing powers or ability to help others, having high empathy and sensitivity, strong interest in the universe and mystical things, emphasizing living in harmony with nature. If these characteristics apply to you, you might have come to Earth with a special mission, and by fulfilling that mission, you might complete your Earth journey in this lifetime. How was that? If you relate to several of these 16 characteristics, you might have chosen to graduate from three-dimensional Earth in this lifetime. However, what's important here isn't whether these characteristics apply to you or not. Each of us is an irreplaceable being, and all are part of the universe's grand plan. Both souls who choose to continue Earth reincarnation, and souls who choose to graduate in this lifetime, are equally precious and important beings. What's important is how you live this moment, right now. Please make your life enjoyable, grateful, and filled with love. By doing so, you will naturally resonate with higher dimensional vibrations and achieve soul evolution. And if you are a soul graduating from Earth in this lifetime, there's no need to fear. It's not an end but the beginning of a new adventure. In higher dimensions, unimaginable beauty, harmony, and infinite possibilities await. Thank you for watching. That concludes the summary of the video content. I, Fuji, learned a few years ago that the Earth is ascending. And I have decided to leave the Earth in this lifetime. So I plan to enjoy my life on Earth to the fullest. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Believe in the infinite possibilities within you and let your light shine. May your days be filled with love and light.